When I get dressed for a video, I'm branding. I don't want there to be any doubt who this video is from. Let me make this clear. With a little know-how, anyone can make a concrete candle, but nobody but me can make an Up Vibe concrete candle. ABB, always be branding. Let's go. Branding is key. Hi, my name is Jay Catalano. When I started, I knew right away that branding was important, but I didn't realize how important branding really was until Up Vibe started to build a name. I see people in the concrete candle community say things like, have a look at the content from Up Vibe, or ask Jay from Up Vibe, or check out the winning formula course from Up Vibe. Branding, in some ways, is much more important than the actual items you sell. Take Coca-Cola, for example. They have created a strong brand identity that extends beyond their beverages. Think about it. They are recognized worldwide and have developed emotional connections with their consumers, making the brand more important than the actual ingredients in the drinks. Being that the holidays are right around the corner, here's a befitting example. Their yearly advertisements of the holidays are coming, featuring the iconic polar bear or the Coca-Cola Christmas trucks, which have become a beloved part of the holiday season. These heartwarming ads evoke feelings of joy, togetherness, and nostalgia, strengthening the emotional bond between the brand and its customers. Don't get me wrong, I don't drink Coca-Cola and haven't done so in over a decade. That stuff will kill you. But their brand recognition is the best of the best. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Jay, I haven't even begun and you're comparing me to Coca-Cola. No, I'm not trying to compare you to Coca-Cola. Rather, I'm trying to get you to think like Coca-Cola. What I mean is, I wear my Up Vibe shirt, hoodie, or jacket each and every time I film a video. There is never any confusion. When I get dressed for a video, I'm branding. When you see me on YouTube, you will see Up Vibe front and center, and if you missed it on my chiseled chest, it's right above me over my head. Why? Brand recognition. I don't want there to be any doubt who this video is from. Let me make this clear. With a little know-how, anyone can make a concrete candle, but nobody but me can make an Up Vibe concrete candle. ABB, always be branding. Let's move on. Customer service. Customer service is the lifeblood of a candle business, a secret weapon that allows you to compete with the industry giants. In a world where consumers are not just buying products or services, but also experiences, exceptional customer service sets small businesses apart. It's the personal touch, the genuine care, and the willingness to go the extra mile that forges lasting connections with customers. Think about it. In an age of online reviews and social media, every interaction becomes a potential advertisement or a warning for a small business. The power of a single satisfied customer spreading the word can be transformative. On the flip side, one dissatisfied customer can significantly hurt a small business as well. Let me give you an example. I was buying some Up Vibe gear. Why? If you said brand recognition, give yourself a high five. I purchased this new zip-up hoodie and Up Vibe hat. However, when the package arrived, I only received my zip-up hoodie and not my hat. The package didn't look tampered with, so I thought maybe the hat was in the zip-up hoodie. It wasn't there. I even looked again, just in case I might have made a mistake, which according to my wife, is quite often. Anyway, after I thoroughly searched and searched again, I decided to give them a call, but I could not find a number anywhere. And by the way, this isn't the first time that I've ordered from them. I have used this company for nearly 5 years for various reasons and never had an issue, so I never needed to call. But for some reason, there wasn't a number, so I emailed them. Now keep in mind that this is a $12 hat and not a $500 hat. A day later, I got a response telling me that, according to their records, 2 items were shipped, and that if my item was stolen, they would give me half off my next purchase. I'm born and raised in New York City. There are 2 responses that immediately came to mind. Either you give me my fucking money or I will come over there and shove this fucking zip-up hoodie up your fucking ass, or you better send me a fucking replacement hat as fast as you fucking can, or I'm gonna shove this fucking zip-up hoodie up your fucking ass. However, I'm a family man, and I try only to use my New York attitude for the well-deserved. So I opened up a case through PayPal and emailed them again, explaining that even though their record showed 2 items shipped, only 1 arrived. 3 days later, I got a response. But before I tell you what they said, let me tell you that I had every single possible website bookmarked at my fingertip reach for when I was going to 1-star their asses for their stupid response. Now I get it. They have to make sure I'm not trying to pull the wool over their eyes. Fortunately, they responded differently than my mind was allowing me to believe. Here's what they said. Our records show both shipped together, so I'm not sure what happened, but we'll send you a new hat. We apologize for the inconvenience. Have a good day. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I was very upset prior to their email because I know what happened to the hat. They didn't pack it. It didn't get lost or stolen. Someone effed up at the company. But let's be real. I mean, it's a $12 hat, not a $5,000 Prada bag. Send me a new hat without all the BS back and forth. The point is, for $12, they were on the verge of feeling the Jay Catalano wrath, and they were not only going to lose a good customer, but they were also going to lose my voice. And people ask me all the time what I recommend for various things, and because my voice has a little influence, they were going to lose that for a lousy $12. Customer service is beyond important. It is the lifeline of your candle business. Let's move on. Give the people what they want. When you're starting a candle business, one of the first things you should do is figure out what people really want from your artistic creations. Your art is your art, but if nobody is buying, that's called a hobby. Your business success often depends on giving customers what they need and like, not just what you personally prefer. In simpler terms, you need to know what your customers want or will want, but sometimes what they want isn't what you're offering. For example, imagine you want to sell a high-end luxury candle in an area that loves a more natural, rustic, and country-style vibe. I mean, is Joanna Gaines hanging out with Kim Kardashian? Probably not. So, do you think you'll sell much if your artistic creations don't match up with the vibe of your potential customers? No, find the right crowd who appreciates high-end luxury, or change what you're selling to match what the good old country folk want. But how do you know what your customers want before you get started? The answer is straightforward. Do some market research. 4 ways. 1, pay closer attention to your friends and family. You know what they like. They are most likely your first customers, so pay attention to them. That doesn't mean you have to totally change your creative ways, but finding a creative middle ground through your friends and family is a great starting point. 2, look around. Go to local stores like small family-run shops and see what products are flying off the shelves. Pay attention to what's popular and what's not. It's like being a detective for what people like. 3, go to craft fairs or events where people sell handmade things. See what items grab people's attention and sell well. These events are like a window into what people in your area enjoy. 4, if you aren't shy, talk to potential customers. You're most likely going to have to talk to them anyway and ask them questions. You can create simple surveys or just have casual conversations to find out what they like. Market research might take some time, but it's a vital step before you start your business. You don't want to spend time and money creating something that people don't actually want from you. By understanding your customers' likes and dislikes, you can increase your chances of offering products or services that really hit the creative mark in the market. Let's move on. Recognize that systems need to be in place. Everything in life works like a system. There is a book by Sam Carpenter called Work the System that will transform how you run your candle business and live your life. You must read this book, but, and this is a big but, I will do my very best to make you understand what it's about and how it will greatly improve your candle business right now, even if it hasn't started. Now, this concept takes a minute to figure out, but let's start with understanding that pretty much everything is a system. While not all systems are flawless and may require adjustments, it's essential to acknowledge that all systems, even the most routine and commonplace, exist because someone established them or we adopted and created them ourselves through learning or improvisation. For example, your morning routine is a system. It involves a sequence of activities like waking up, brushing your teeth, having breakfast, and getting dressed in a particular order. First, you put on your underclothes, then your socks, and then your shirt and your pants. You don't put on your pants and then your underpants. That system wouldn't work. Unless you happen to be Julia Fox, but it's worth noting that while many people typically don't wear their underwear over their regular clothing, Julia Fox deliberately made that systematic choice and reshaped the conventional fashion norms, even if only momentarily, for herself in the name of style. A more complicated system could be an airline's flight scheduling and management system. First, they plan flight routes and schedules to connect cities efficiently, taking into account factors like aircraft availability, cruise schedules, and passenger demand. Then they have systems to track weather conditions and air traffic in real time, making adjustments as needed. You get the point. Does it always work? No. However, good or bad, it is a system, and everything we do, from brushing our teeth to paying our bills, is a system. So we need to think about systems for our candle business to make our lives more efficient and more productive. You can't just make candles wherever you want or whenever you want. I mean, you can, but you eventually need to put a system in place to be as efficient and productive as possible. You need a dedicated location and a dedicated time to create. You need an inventory management system, sales and marketing systems, and a packaging system, a storage system. Where did I put those CDN wicks? The list goes on and on. Now you might be thinking, wow, this sounds intense, and now I'm starting to feel a bit anxious. Don't be. You were going to do these things anyway. You just haven't quite realized yet that you, in essence, were creating systems for your business to make your life better. Because we don't consciously think about systems. Rather, we do the things we do and make adjustments along the way. Systems need to be specific. Now, I highly suggest you read that book, Work the System, so that you can truly see what I mean. However, let me explain how these systems have impacted my life and in essence have helped or will help your life. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that I have formulas in place for making my concrete candles. Formula, AKA systems. For example, this concrete candle took 345 grams of cementol and 87 grams of water to make using a particular silicone mold. In addition, there is 242 grams of candle wax and 22 grams of fragrance oil inside. How do I know that? Because of the systems I set in place back in early 2022. This smells good. And my formula system has saved me money because I don't waste any product. That is a good system. Whether you know it or not, these systems are either in place or you're about to get them in place without knowing that it was a system. By knowing that these systems are actually there, you will be in a much more advantageous position than the rest. Trust me. Let's move on. Multiple streams of income. If you're solely focused on making money from just one source like selling candles, you're likely setting yourself up for failure. Let me explain. Imagine you're trying to earn a living by just selling candles and it doesn't quite work out the way you thought it would, or maybe It just isn't enough money to sustain your lifestyle. Then what do? Most successful businesses have more than one way of making money. Take big companies like Amazon, for example. They sell their own stuff, but they also earn money by taking a cut from other people's products. Plus, they offer subscription services for movies, shows, books, and music. They've got several ways to bring in the cash. eBay does something similar. They make money by taking a percentage from sellers and buyers, and they also sell advertising space. Apple too has a variety of income streams. They sell computers, phones, iPads, and other subscription services similar to Amazon. The list of their income sources is pretty long. So the key idea here is having multiple ways of making money. For example, I make money selling products like silicone molds and my online course, The Winning Formula. I also make money through YouTube, as well as affiliate marketing, sponsorships, and one-on-one consultations. So how do you plan to make money? Or better said, what systems do you have in place to make money? Remember systems? If you are just starting out, now is the perfect time to start thinking about how you plan to do so. Because if you really want to make good money, diversifying your financial lifeline or multiple streams of income is the only way to go. Let's move on. Opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is the value of the next best alternative that you give up when you make a choice. In simpler terms, it's what you could have gained or experienced if you had chosen to do something else instead of what you actually did. For example, if you decide to spend your evening studying for a test instead of going out to a movie, the opportunity cost is the enjoyment and the entertainment you missed out on by not going to the movie. Now, how does this apply to the candle making business? There are two ways that opportunity cost affects us. The first way is what we decide to do with our time. If we decide to make a ton of candles but neglect to promote or market them, then we lose out on the opportunity to find people to sell to. On the flip side, if we decide to promote and market and neglect to make candles, then it doesn't matter how many people want to buy from us, we just don't have the items to sell. Make sense? So we need to set up a system where you are creating and promoting and or marketing your creative candles. The second opportunity cost in our business is by considering the products we choose to use. In the market, we have the opportunity to select from a multitude of products offered by various suppliers around the world. However, it's crucial to recognize that every product choice carries an opportunity cost. Opportunity cost refers to the potential value or benefits we forego by choosing one product over another. For instance, let's say we decide to exclusively use a proprietary candle wax from a particular company because it aligns with our values. While this choice may initially seem ideal, it comes with an opportunity cost. By committing to this product, we may miss out on the potential benefits of alternative waxes or suppliers, which might offer other advantages such as greater availability, competitive pricing, or better customer support. Moreover, as we all know, unforeseen circumstances can occur, like the company discontinuing the product or going out of business. In such cases, the opportunity cost of our initial decision becomes evident. We are left with the dilemma of finding a replacement product quickly, potentially incurring higher costs or adjusting our business operations to accommodate the change. This is a reminder that when making product choices, it's essential to consider not only the immediate benefits, but also the potential opportunity costs and the strategies to mitigate them, ensuring the long-term sustainability of our business. Let's move on. Online presence. In today's business landscape, having a strong online presence is crucial. It's not limited to just having a website and being active on social media. It's about staying relevant and thriving in the digital era. One reason is the power of engagement. Through social media, you can directly connect with your customers, answer their questions, and show that you care about their opinions. This engagement builds trust and loyalty, turning customers into loyal fans of your brand. Remember we talked about branding earlier? For example, I have gotten hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments from people all over the world because of my online presence, and I have answered 90% of them. You might be thinking, well, Jay, you're all over social media. That's not fair. Yes, but I had to start somewhere. And trust me, it wasn't easy. Moreover, an online presence offers fantastic marketing opportunities. Your website and social media platforms are like your own advertising space where you can share content, updates, and special offers to attract customers and raise awareness about your business. You can even target specific groups of people, which makes your marketing efforts more effective. For example, through my YouTube channel, I have had several companies reach out to me for sponsorship deals. Furthermore, being online gives you a competitive edge. Chances are your competitors are already there, and if they have a stronger online presence, they might be stealing your potential customers. Staying competitive means being where your rivals are and striving to provide a better online experience for your audience. Your online presence isn't just about reaching local customers, it can help you reach a global audience. If your products or services can be offered internationally, you can expand your market and significantly boost your sales. Wouldn't you like to sell globally if you could? You can't do it too easily if you don't have an online presence. Also, your customers appreciate the convenience of finding information about your business, products, and services online anytime and anywhere they want. For example, people feel they know me. They address me by my name, joke with me, and ask me questions because they feel comfortable. And in case you were wondering, I make people feel that way. I send love their way and usually address them by their name so that they know that I'm a real person who cares about them, you. Lastly, it's not just about having a website, it's about using the data it provides. Websites and social media platforms offer valuable insights into your audience's behavior and preferences. These insights help you make informed decisions and improve your business strategies. For example, I can check my online activity and see what is working and what is not. The information gives me clues into whether I should double down on my efforts or abandon the idea and move on. So yes, it's undeniably scary, but within that fear lies the excitement of possibilities and the promise of a stronger, more agile business. By facing these challenges head on, we position ourselves not just to endure change, but to lead it. And take a look at these videos that are popping up now. They're gonna help you on your candle making journey. Until next time, thanks for watching. Ciao.